mean, I've never really had that kind of pressure before. I've probably only been in that situation twice before in my lifetime, so I was pretty nervous. But I mean, I went in there. I was confident. Teammates were confident in me, and I got the job done.
Being swarmed by your teammates like that over by second base, what was that like?
Oh, it's amazing. It's the greatest feeling ever. Yeah.
Is there a sense of relief, or what is that feeling like?
No, it's just, I wouldn't say relief. I just think it's more happy, excited, just excited, very excited.
You were able to foul off a couple beforehand. Yeah. What were you seeing out there? What were you expecting?
Yeah, well, I mean, Long Beach today, they were really good actually today. Locating the ball in and out of the play, all speed, everything was good. So that last at bat, I had faced the guy previous and saw he had a good slider. He was locating, staying low, so just got all over the plate and just tried to battle.
You guys were a little slow to start offensively. Yeah. What does it mean to see your team be able to not even score until the 8th and then be able to fight back?
Yeah, no, I mean, it just defines who our team is. We don't give up. So I'm proud of these guys, and we're excited for the rest of the season.
Being able to feel the ball leave your bat like that, get over the fence, what's that feeling always like?
I mean, honestly, it's one of the greatest feelings. Just knowing you squared the ball up, it's almost as if you didn't even feel it. It's one of those swings where right at contact, it's going out, and then just seeing my teammates enjoy it was really the best part.
Being able to tie it up like that late in the game. When you're up at the plate, what is that pressure like if you see a runner on base?
Our coach talked about pressure, and that's something that's internal. And basically, he told us at the plate, just do what you can do. So right there, I called timeout right before that pitch, batted my cleats a little bit, and I took a deep breath and just realized that I can only do what I'm capable of doing. And that's a testament to our coach, and I owe it all on him.
His pitching staff has been pretty good early in the season.
Yeah, it has.
What is it like being able to play behind them and knowing that they're able to, even when they struggle a little bit early, knowing that they'll be able to come through?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about our pitching. Our pitching this year has been unbelievable. We got in a few jams and we got out of them, luckily. Actually, it's not luckily. Our pitchers really stepped up, in big situations. It shows how much guts we have, on the mound. And in any situation, we can get any runners out. And I mean, I couldn't be more proud of our pitchers. They pitched a hell of a game today, and they're the reason why we're here right now. So I'm really proud of them.
Frankie mentioned how well Long Beach State's pitching worked.
Yeah.
You guys are able to bat pretty much up and down the lineup. Having that different versatility, how much confidence does that give you moving forward? I
mean, it's huge, and for Coach Hubbs and Coach Curtis, they know they can put anybody in any situation, and they can step up and do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Everyone on the team is a role, and everyone on their team today, I think, did their role. And knowing that we can use so many different guys in so many different situations, it makes us so flexible. So no matter if we're in the bottom of the 11th inning or not, we have 9 guys out there that are going to get the job done. So it's big for us, it's big for the coaches, and it's big for our team camaraderie, I think, more than anything, knowing that everyone on the team has a big role.
How does it feel when you have a hot bat like you did early on in this game, but you guys still can't bring home runs?
We were putting up good at-bats today. I was lucky enough to get a couple knocks early, but we were seeing the ball well. This guy did a good job. He had a 3-pitch mix. He could throw all 3 pitches for strikes, but we were seeing the ball well. We weren't striking out too much. We were getting the bat on the ball, so it was just whether or not we were going to get that timely hit, score one, squeak one across. But it goes to show how patient we are as hitters. We weren't frustrated at all, and it came out on top where we ended up battling and rallying, and the end says it all.
You've been playing the hero a lot early on this season. How does it feel going into each game knowing that your teammates are putting that pressure on your shoulders?
It's something that I enjoy. I like when people look at me, for advice, but at the same time, it's like, it's easy for me when everybody else is doing their job, So, that hit doesn't happen unless there's a runner on first, before me. And situations like that don't come up unless, my pitchers are throwing well. We could have been out of that game so many different times, but that's what it is. It's the little things before that, where our pitchers is battling, our defense playing great. And so I'm fortunate enough to step in that spot right there, but it's all the things before that really help us click.
This was a huge win. It was. Long Beach is a great team, well coached, and I thought that kid Castro pitched phenomenally well for them today. I think he had 3 pitches working, and he kept us off balance. I was just proud of our guys for grinding it out. I mean, it could have, it's tough to come back late, and Lars obviously had the big swing, and I think it shows a lot of character when you can come back and win a game and you just kind of grind through, and then and then they score in the ninth, and then we come back and score in the ninth. So I'm excited for the guys because, like I said, it's not easy to have comeback wins, and I think it shows a lot of character to your kids when you do. And we used a ton of players. I mean, we pinch ran, we pinch hit. It's tough to keep track of where they all were. But we're going to have to do that. That's going to be the kind of team we are, that everybody needs to be ready every day to get in the game. And I think that's what's going to be fun about this team is that, I think everybody's going to come to the field feeling like they're going to play that day.
You guys lost 15 guys from the team last year. What is it like being able to rely on so many different players so early on?
Well, I think I said before the season, it's an exciting part of what we're doing, but it's also the scary part, right? I mean, last year there was the known, and 2 years ago, we had the same lineup virtually the whole year, both years, and now it's new, and everything's new. I mean, we have guys who are returners that never played, and then you couple that with the fact that Dempster's been hurt, and obviously he came in and got a big hit today. And Brandon Perez has been out of the lineup for a couple days, and you're relying on a lot of young guys who just don't have much experience. You think about the pitching that was out there today. I think Mason probably has 25 innings of college experience. Longree might have 2 or 3 innings of college experience, and the other guys have 0. So I think we're going to be a work in progress a little bit, but I'm excited about trying to tinker with the pieces to figure out what's going to make us click long term. And while we figure that out, I'd much rather win the game than lose the game.
As a manager heading into extras, what's that feeling like? The nerves?
Well, more than anything, with where we're at right now, we're a little dinged up on the mound, and so it's more about managing the pitching and trying to figure out, okay, well, we got this game, but we also got games over the weekend. We got tomorrow the exhibition game, and trying to figure out, mapping out how you want the game to work out. I think Longree and Manning, I probably wouldn't want them to go 3 like that, but it's what dictated the win, and we don't know what position we'll be in on Friday. And so we got to win the game that's in front of us, and then we'll figure out tomorrow, and then we'll figure out Friday, and hopefully, Mitch will have a big game, and we won't need as much of the bullpen. But we were running thin a little bit there, and what you saw on the field at the end was pretty much what we were going to end it with, because we had run through a lot of players. But I think we sold out a couple times, where maybe we used a guy to pinch run when that limited what we could do in another move later. And it didn't always pan out. And then, fortunately, Frankie came up with a big 2-out, 2-strike hit, after we had 2 strikeouts, with the bases loaded.
Can you talk about choosing Austin for the close? That's a lot of pressure on a freshman's shoulders. Well,
hey, when he came in, it was tied. And we have a lot of confidence in him. He's been throwing the ball really well. And we're going to need to rely on him. And so no better time than the present just to throw him in the fire and see what he can do. And, and he didn't disappoint, but that's what we expect out of him. And, he's going to have his moments where he has a bad game, but there's a lot to like about what he does on the mound. So I didn't have any problem throwing him in there.
Are you guys starting to narrow down your top choices for the mound this season?
I don't know about that just yet. Once we get CJ and Dirta back in the mix, then I don't know. It'll all play out in the next 3 or 4 weeks. I think after this road trip and then the Dodgertown Classic, I really think we'll have a better idea of who we are as a team and what we need to do. And guys will start getting healthy and getting in the mix, and they'll be battling for spots.
Can you talk a little bit about your exhibition game this week? Are the guys excited to play this week?
I think they are. Like I said, the thing that we're dealing with a little bit is we're a little short-staffed on the mound, and so we're going to give some guys an opportunity to lengthen out and see what they can do. And then I think it'll be a really good opportunity for the guys who haven't got a ton of at-bats to play and really get in there and get after it. And so there might have been a couple guys who haven't got, maybe they have 2 or 3 at-bats right now instead of some guys who have 10. And they're guys who are going to be in the mix, that this will give them an opportunity to get a lot of at-bats tomorrow.